Welcome back again to Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Since the early access released yesterday, there has been a lot of positive things and a lot of negative things happening in the community, and the developers had to step in to sort it all out. We're going to be going over everything right now, so many amazing things happening since the early access yesterday. If you guys do enjoy this video, please drop a like down below and remember to subscribe for more 40k. Now, the giveaway is going to be announced on the 8th of September. All you have to do to enter is make sure you subscribe, drop a like to the video, and make sure you leave a comment down below so I can pick a winner on the 8th. Let's go ahead and begin with the video. So, since the release of the early access yesterday, the review bombs kind of came in and made it nearly negative reviews. Now, this quickly took a turn in just a few hours after people started to actually get into the game. The game did have a few troubles with loading times, crashes and stuff like that, but that quickly did get fixed by the developers. Now, the reviews are sitting at mostly positive, but that isn't quite the problem here. The reviews are still coming in kind of crazy. PC Gamer came in with a very odd review, making it at a 60% rating. That is awfully low for something like that. Comparing it to Star Wars Outlaws reviews, came in at 73. Now, 60% for Warhammer 40k is absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, never trust these review pages because most of them don't actually know how to play video games. It's ridiculous. I mean, considering some of them did literally not know how to use their melees, that kind of explains it all. So yeah, make sure you don't really listen to a lot of these review pages. Obviously, going back over the reviews, Lord of the Rings Gollum had better reviews from PC Gamer, coming in at 64% for Gollum and 60% for Warhammer. Yeah, I mean, that's why I say don't listen to these reviews. Gollum possibly had one of the worst reveals and releases in gaming history. The game was literally unplayable. Now, are you gonna believe a review page like this? I don't think so. So yeah, make sure you listen to your content creators for reviews, not these guys. Now, I haven't had the time to play PvP yet, but it seems like the spawns are also a little bit broken to do with the game. Now, obviously, these guys are just being spawn trapped. As soon as they spawn in, they just die, and so definitely needs to be fixed. I don't know if it's just this map. I don't know if it's every map that you can do something with the flag or the capture zones, and you basically just stand there and just kill the players over and over again. Kind of reminds me of Black Ops Nuketown from Black Ops 1 and 2. The spawn locations were absolutely broken, and you can just infinite kill the enemies. Hopefully that does get fixed pretty soon. I'm excited to play the game, but if it's like this, then I'm okay. Right now, the game is sitting at around 134,000 players in the 24-hour peak. It hasn't even been 24 hours yet since the early access. This is the early access, not even the full release. So we're sitting at almost 150,000 players, so that's kind of insane. Now, the game will be dropping out in a few hours, so I recommend that this is probably gonna triple in players. It's gonna be absolutely amazing for this game, and right now, it's definitely looking good for it. So obviously we do have a challenge with Helldivers 2. This article comes in and says, all the time of writing, Space Marine 2 sits at 122,000 concurrent players on Steam, with a 24-hour peak of 134. To put that into context, the first game peaked at 15,000 players, and that was 13 years ago. We can't really compare 13 years to right now anyway. While this is an incredible achievement, that means it beats even the best Warhammer 40k games. The future still might be even brighter, still with the potential for it to challenge even Helldivers 2 staggering number of 8,000 players. Now, I recommend and I highly think that this game will beat those numbers. If not, it's going to come very, very close. Will this game be better and bigger than Helldivers 2? We don't know, but the future does look bright. Now, if you have downloaded the early access, you might have found something very suspicious being downloaded onto your computer. That is the Epic Game Online service automatically being installed. This post and the developers had to come in and actually make a comment about it. Says the install of Epic Online services automatically for absolutely no reason. You can uninstall it right away and the game works perfectly fine. This is not mentioned anywhere on the store page, completely unacceptable. But it actually kind of makes sense that you did download the Epic Online services because this game does have crossplay with Epic Online. So yeah, it kind of makes sense, but a lot of people did not know. The developers did come in and respond saying, "We understand your concern for the installation of the Epic Online service client, and we can reassure that this is only implemented to support optional crossplay between Steam and Epic players and synchronize friend lists between the two stores." Also, this is not a necessarily step in order to enjoy Space Marine 2. If you're having any more issues, do not hesitate to reach out through support channels. So yeah, a lot of people seem to have troubles with this. It's not really a big concern to me. I don't really care, but a lot of people seem to really have a problem with that. So another reason a lot of people do have some mixed reviews about the game is the same class restrictions. This post comment in and saying, "Possibly unpopular request, please remove same class restriction on operations. Feel free to counter argue or agree. I just feel the restriction forces you to play classes you don't want to at that moment in time when you play with randos. I've only played a little so far, but a few times that there's been a standoff and I've had to change a class that I don't want to play as. I get it encourages people to play new classes, but I argue the player should be able to play the class they want to versus forced into a new/unwanted experience," and go on and go on. So I definitely think that they should change this. I mean, okay, lore accurate games, you know, whatever the case may be, I think people should just play whatever the hell they want. Okay, some things might be a little bit OP. Okay, some things might be a little broken, but people enjoy that. And I definitely do think there should be some changes, not drastic, but at least allow some people to use the same classes. What worse could happen? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Do you want them to change so you can use the same classes? I mean, okay, a lot of people may use one class more than the other, but that's just video games. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to come here and bring you guys a quick update to show you exactly what's happening behind the scenes. A lot of you guys probably don't have the early access at the moment because it does quite cost a lot of money. I paid £80 for that. I don't really know how much that is in USA, and maybe like $100 or something like that. Either way, I've been playing the game for just a few hours. I haven't really put much time into it, but so far, I kind of like the game. Altogether, I mean, I've only just started to play the game right now, so I have like 3 hours total, but the game does seem pretty solid so far. The reviews are definitely not to be trusted when it comes to the game. It is pretty damn solid. It runs fine for me now, considering I have decided to fix the game itself by just uninstalling it into an SSD. So make sure you do that if you are on PC. It will fix all crashes, it will fix all loading times, it will fix so much. So make sure you have that on your SSD, not your hard drives. Okay, so that's going to be a big fix for that. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the game now. I need to finish the campaign, start with the operations, and constantly upload videos for you guys. There's going to be many tutorials, guides on how to get stuff, builds, the best weapons to use, the best classes to use, stuff like that. So everything will be uploaded on the channel. So make sure you do subscribe to not miss out any of those videos. And hope you guys do enjoy. And I will see you all very soon on the next video on Space Marine 2.